عارف ليش ذا ويتشر مو جاية تطلع في عليكم السلام ورحمة الله، مساء النور والسرور والورد المنثور. عليكم السلام، ويلكم أحمد. ما أدري ليش ذا ويتشر ما تطلع في الجيمز لما أجي أختار لعبة، لما يقول لي إيش اللعبة اللي أنت جالس تبثها ما تطلع لي. اوكي باقي ستريم ليبلز عشان اشوف اذا اي احد سوى سبسكرايب. كل هذه الاشياء افتحها. في 3 يتابعوا، 1 لايك، باقي 2 جالسين تسووا. كنت ببث اليوم على تويتش وعلى اليوتيوب في نفس الوقت، بس فتحته وشفت البرنامج معلق شوي وقلت خلاص خل افتح على اليوتيوب. وبثنا اليوم قصير اصلا لانه في مباراة بيجوا بيتابعوها الشباب معاي. فاتوقع على الساعة 7 كذا تقريبا بتوقيت السعودية هي يعني اخر شيء ممكن احنا نلعبه. او حتى قبل بعد. انا عدلت العنوان صح، 45 مكتوب ولا 40 ولا 44. فراح نبدأ بسرعة. مو مشكلة حبيبي أزهر.
I see you.
معي آيس كريم من أمس ما كملته. خذ يا أخوي. الله يعافيك. اوكي اليوم بلود اند واين. اوكي اتوقع لازم ارمي شيء من الاشياء الزحمة اللي عندي. وودن سورد موجود عندي، ليش؟ خلاص اموري تمام كذا. Oh shoot. او رجعت صرت ثقيل. جي خل ارمي احد الشوز هذيل اللي ما احتاجهم. والله هنا هذيل احتاجهم كلهم جدد. لا هذا ما احتاجه. في حدث حاصل رهيب. انا ما احتاج اشيل اشياء زيادة كذا. ليش ما تقص الجزء اللي كنت تشوف فيه Elden Ring في البث وتعمل فيديو رياكشن؟ ترى الهايب عليها الان رهيب في اليوتيوب. تقريبا كل يوتيوبر عاملين فيديوهات رياكشن عليها، البحث عنها كثير في اليوتيوب. اوكي بشوف. او نو صوت ثقيل مرة ثانية. يحتاج ان انا ارمي شيء. خلاص ما بشيل شيء الحين على طول. اوكي اوكي والله مخي مفتر، مو عارف ايش اسوي. جالس افكر في اكثر من شيء الحين. بحط علامة على هنا عشان بعدين ارجع. اوكي لا لا لا، في شيء برا البث. في شيء برا البث جالس افكر فيه. خل اشوف هذا الجزء من الخريطة صحيح. بدأ يصير لهم سبون هذيلي الناس اللي هنا. اجلدوهم، انا مالي دخل. دقيقة احتاج اشيل هذا الشيء من مخي الان.
Oh. Ooh.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. ويلكم علي. هولي مولي، مين هذا اللي عنده شو اسمه واسمه غير؟ عليكم السلام. من أنت؟ عندك مود اسمك مختلف، أول مرة أشوف اسمك. إذا أنت مود في قناتي وأنا أول مرة أشوف اسمك، ما الذي يحدث؟ أوكي أبو ندى، أوكي ويلكم. جي أبو ندى. ويلكم.
We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Get out!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher. Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon. Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Pomeran? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Pomeran de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years. Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble? We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you.
فصل البث؟ نو. لا مو صحيح. غريبة، ما الذي يحدث؟ عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. ويلكم سلطان. الحين فاصل البث؟ دقيقة بغير السيرفر بس وبجي. كيف الحين؟ هلو؟ أشوف نفسي تمام أنا، يعني أنا فاتح صفحة البث الحين.
course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Parmeran wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
للأسف التقطيع مستمر بعد. وش السلسلة اللي بتسويها بعد ذا ويتشر؟ إلى الآن ما أعرف.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off before we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront go unpunished. I swear upon the Heron you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Get him! Come on!
What to say?
اي اوقف بس اوقف. لا اختر بسيفي. لو فيها فرندلي فاير هذا صار شاورما. باقي واحد.
Why do they not emerge? It is over.
تبيني اشوف مقطع؟ ايش المقطع؟
Lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
It is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
ما ادري عنك انت تمزح ولا يعني ماخذ ولا يعني تقول من جد انه المؤتمر اسطوري. ما سمعت عنه شيء صراحة. انا ما اقول انه هو مو اسطوري ما يعني بس دخلت تويتر ما شفت ضجة كبيرة يعني واحد يشرح عن المؤتمر هذا take your time دكتور. هذه الإضافة الثانية يعني. هذا اللي يشرح زين بارتنر مع احد ديوان ولا ما ادري ايش اسمها هذيك الثانية. المهم هذيل اللي ناشبين لنا في اليوتيوب العربي.
Anna Henrietta really say all that? Word for word?
Well, in point of fact, she said, bring me the Witcher and dare not spare your horses. Only make certain this time he comes alone. The Ducal Chamberlain added the rest. You know how it is.
Yeah, I remember.
I might add, be it unofficially, that a hefty reward awaits. Yet the specifics you will need to verify with Her Illustrious Highness.
بالتوفيق أزهر. مع السلامة.
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. The bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you.
Oh,
promising
Slenderman?
grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
Beast wields black magic? What makes you say so?
The first victim vanished between bites at a feast. Of the feast-goers, none noticed this. They saw but an open window, then heard desperate cries from the street below, where a corpse had just been found.
The second killing, similar. A night in a locked room. Servants all about the house. Guards all around the estate. Yet the beast somehow got him out, dragged him to the town square, and killed him there. No one saw, no heard a thing.
We have no fear of creatures against which sword and shield protect. But of this beast, nothing is known. Save that it cannot be traced, kills effortlessly, and with no rhyme or reason we can discern.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others,
ما راح
not just
اشوفه
to her grace's subjects.
في البث.
Got it. Foreign aristocrat
بس اللي عادي اشوفه
Best
بس
it's
ما
a
راح
scandal.
اشوفه في البث.
At worst, a diplomatic incident.
احد اهم الاسباب هذا الشخص اللي انت اذا هو نفسه الاسم اللي قلت عنه يعني ما ابي اقول تفاصيل ثانية، بس شخص ما يتقبل الانتقاد. يعني شخص معروف عنه في تويتر انه جالس اي احد يقول شيء بلوك 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 بلوك. هذا اللي شفته في تويتر انا يعني. ف جي
Anyone tried to hunt it? Knights errant, for example?
Ha! Many have tried. Baiting, waiting in ambush, but to no avail.
The beast is clever. It evades all traps and attacks of a sudden. It is like a ghost.
An experienced tracker. This is what we need, with knowledge of monsters. In short, we need you.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
هذا تابعته مرة مراجعاته من جولي شيك.
This land searching for you. But time is of the essence.
Ready to go? Soon as you're packed.
Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
توسان. شفت مرة أحد يعني معلق على الشخص هذا في تويتر. أوكي. ودخلت على التعليقات يعني يعني مغرد تغريدة عن هذا الشخص، ودخلت التعليقات يعني ما أعرف صراحة، بس الشخص لا يتقبل الانتقاد. هذا اللي فهمته من الموضوع. شخص لا يتقبل الانتقاد أبدا. يعني أنت تقول مؤتمر أسطوري، أنت متخيل على حسب اللي فهمته يعني. ما أعرف صراحة يعني ما أبي أحط في ذمتي، بس اللي يعني كأن اللي مكتوب يقول مثلا إذا قلت أنت إنه هو مطلع المؤتمر أسطوري وأنا أجي أعلق عليه أقول لا المؤتمر كان عادي جدا وأنت مثلا جالس ترفع لهم ولا شيء زي كذا، بلوك على طول بدون تفاهم. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. ويلكم حسين. The Duchy of Toussaint.
Toussaint, the land of love and wine.
The land of love and wine.
How I remembered it.
Holy moly, خريطة جديدة.
You will find Beauclair has changed some these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
Do you insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron.
Oof. Oula! Oh! Oh no. Oh! The Witcher's gone south.
I kill a most
ابلع. اي فريمز بيتش. ابلع.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfitted. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath, rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
لا يا أحمد، لا هذا الكلام غير صحيح. أنا لعبت فورزا هورايزن الآخر واحدة اللي نزلت على الإكس بوكس 1. هذا الكلام غير صحيح، إنه 500 سيارة نفس طريقة القيادة بس شكل مختلف. أبدا غير صحيح.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Tucson, we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien Delatour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go
City
there
of
now
Blood
before they
Wine.
trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
مختلفة. ممكن أنت حطيت طريقة القيادة اللي هي السهلة، في طريقة القيادة اللي هي نفس فكرة لما تجي تحط اللعبة كايزي ولا هارد ولا شيء مثل كذا. هذا قصدي. دقيقة أنا لازم أشوف. هولي مولي، خريطة جديدة. هولي مولي، woo! Okay, let's go. هولي مولي. في طريقة. ليش جالس يجري جيرالت بدون؟ اوكي تصلح. نفس لما تحط اللعبة انت على هارد ولا ايزي ولا شيء، في اللي هو مود اللي انت تحط سيميوليشن مود. انت تجلس تضبط السسبنشنز حق السيارة، الماكينة، يعني اشياء، يعني كل تقريبا نقطة تختلف معاك وقت القيادة، وقت التحكم، واذا كان عندك بعد ستيرنج ويل راح تحس فيها بشكل اكثر. فورزا ترى من افضل سيارات الالعاب، هي تنافس الجي تي. انا بالنسبة لي يعني ممكن الجي تي تكون افضل كم حبة، ممكن لانه انا اشوفها فولس تيث، ممكن لان انا افضل ان انا العب على بلاي ستيشن. بس بشكل عام فورزا فيها تفاصيل جميلة جدا. دقيقة الحين هذا التروفي انا ما اقدر شو اسمه ذا اركب له تروفي الجديد. اوكي هذا هو. عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome son. Welcome back.
Parmanin oversaw his upbringing. Guillaume is his kin.
Mutations and Grandmaster Witcher gear. In Blood and Wine, you can undergo additional Witcher mutations to unlock new capabilities. Soon you will run into messengers who will deliver a very interesting letter. Read it and investigate the story of Professor Moreau to learn more about these mutations. They say a master craftsman lives in Tucson who can craft Witcher gear of unequal quality. What's more, you receive special bonuses for wearing all parts or part of set of this extraordinary equipment. You will not regret investigating these new options. Okay, في mutations جديدة. أحس الدنيا شوية مولعة، ما تحسوا كذا؟ عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome back ريان. Welcome. The city of blood and wine.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
We are knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
والله المكان رهيب صراحة. المكان رهيب.
No one here. They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Yes. Let's look around. They missed this.
Hobnailed boots. Multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
هذيل اشكالهم غير. Oh shit! Oh no!
Damn.
اهرب جيرالت.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. No. هنا. اوكي. نسيت اسمي، حسن اسمي. لاحظت انا قبل الايام اللي قبل كنت تجي تقول لي احمد، بس ما كنت متأكد انت تقول لي انا ولا تكلم احمد اللي في البث يعني. جي. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
احط احجار على ايش؟ احط الاحجار
Junk, junk, and more junk.
راح نحاول نسوي اللي نقدر عليه من المهمة الجانبية، بس ما وعدكم انه راح نسوي كل شيء. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Uncharted 4 لسه تلعبها؟ ممتازة Uncharted 4 جدا ممتازة.
Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free.
جدا ممتازة Uncharted 4.
Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
ختمتها
The
خلاص.
boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Seems we've got ourselves an audience.
You think this surprising? The locals will tell the children of children they do not have yet, of the day a quartered corpse was pulled from the river.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC.
DLC.
Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot
Delacroix.
be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions no matter the odds, fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. In fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
سؤال صعب. اتوقع قبل كم يوم حطيت التوب 5 حقي او التوب 6 تقريبا. ايه لما شفت الدي ال سي انا فكرت لما اخذت الايتم وطلع لي انه مكتوب عليه دي ال سي، انا فكرت انه يعني هذا الايتم تبع الدي ال سي، ما كنت متوقع انه قصدهم انه لا هذا الانيشلز اللي مكتوبه اسم الشخص. الموسيقى مختلفة هنا. Bloodborne, Dark Souls, The Last of Us, The Witcher إلى الآن صراحة ممكن أقول من التوب حقي. Ghost of Tsushima. ما في جديد عن لعبة Dying Light. نزلوا لها تريلر بس ما شفتها أنا.
He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But
God
you
of
will
War.
find no better crayfish chowder in all Tucson.
They say her grace is called in some tough beast. A killer from the north, they say.
What? With no lads brave enough?
Of course we have, but bravery's not enough against the beast. These dark powers. That calls for witches.
اتوقع يقصدوا فرنسا هنا في هذه المنطقة، الفرنسيين.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrak-Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrak-Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrak-Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the witchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Must have been early in the morning. Went to check your nets and then...
I stepped out of my hut and saw...
By my troth, to the point, man. You found a body ensnared in your crayfish nets. We know this already. What happened then? Did you see anyone nearby? Did you spy anything noteworthy? Anything at all?
Not a soul around, just me. As for noteworthy... well...
What did you see? But be warned, if I hear the sky was red again...
I saw a head bobbing, eyes bulging, the tongue blew and popped out. Next to it, a hand rocking upon the water.
Get a good look at the body parts?
They gave me such a fright. I bolted to town fast as my legs would take me, then returned with guardsmen who told me to keep out of their way. They had a hard haul. The parts were so tangled up in my nets, they were forced to cut them.
ألعاب يوبيسوفت مو مثل قبل صحيح. God of War Ragnarok كلنا ننتظرها أعتقد بشكل كبير. مؤتمر إكس بوكس إلى الآن ما شفته.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool.
Corvo Bianco.
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Russell's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
هذه الرابعة بعد.
Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Russell's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Russell now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Russell he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one throw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
وش اللعبة اللي قررت تلعبها بعد ما تختم ذا ويتشر؟ والله راح اعطيكم الخيار، يعني عندنا The Last of Us, Remnant of Ashes، عندنا Assassin's Creed، عندنا العاب كثير صراحة. يب بس مجرد انه نوصل للنهاية راح اسألكم. ونشوف ايش تقرروا. ما تقدر تنتظر يا سعد؟ ايه راح اسوي تصويت في اليوتيوب. ما قدرت اختم سيكرو والصعوبة سهل، كيف العاب الصعبة حقت فروم سوفتوير ما فيها صعوبة، بس قصدك ممكن انه سيكرو اسهل العاب فروم سوفتوير. اتوقع اللعبة الجديدة اللي راح تنزل اللي هي الالدن رينج راح تكون ممتازة.
So folk think the beast's divine punishment.
Knights have turned their backs on the old customs. Where they were defenders of the duchy, they're now defenders of their own tushes.
Why, you insolent...
Let him talk.
The Duchess trades in titles, grants honors to ill-doers. We've strayed from the path of virtue, lost the gods' favor, so the gods sent retribution.
Don't listen to that nonsense, Geralt. It's rehashed street preacher Codswell.
Yes, the rebel rousers have been sprouting up like weeds lately, each offering the same bill of goods.
ما تقدر تختار الصعوبة إذا مو غلطان في ألعاب فروم سوفتوير. خلاص اللعبة وزنة واحدة، إذا تبغي تقدر تصعبها بس أنت ما تقدر تحطها سهلة. تبدأ من البداية على صعوبة مواسية، بعدين توصل إلى مكان يقول لك ring the bell ولا أشياء عشان تصير أصعب.
They say anything else about the beast? Besides it being a messenger of the gods?
The Toussaintois are no fools. They see clearly the beast kills on days honoring patron saints.
Picky monster. Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
I'm tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
وقفت عند الباص اللي راكب الحصان. نو بس
What's in the works today? Swilling wine, rolling in the hay? Normally I'd encourage you to try our famed fisherman's chowder. But alas, we are all out of crayfish.
Could replace them with something else. Perch, for example.
Replace crayfish with fish? I beg you. What next? Vinegar for wine?
متى عند الثورة ما قلت آمين.
Huh? Your Nordlings are a pleasant lot, but about cuisine you know nothing.
Show me what you got in stock.
اوكي خل ابيع عليك اشياء ثقيلة. هولي مولي عندك جوينت كاردز زحمة. نيلف جارديان ست عنده. يجلط. ايه الاكل ما له وزن عشان كذا ما اخذته. والله انا خلصتها وانا اجري وراه صراحة.
Thanks. So long.
انا ختمت اللعبة وانا اجري وراه. صحيح لما تسوي له ديفلكت تقدر يعني.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Could be good coin to be made.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Come on.
شوف الجي بي اس يعني حق اللعبة كيف. ليش ما خلاني اكمل سيدة من هناك؟ يمزح. اخي لازم اتعلم جوينت انا. اوه نو معركة.
Damn it. Killer must still be here.
هنا شكله في عندهم دكاترة أسنان لأنه ألقى فولس تيث كثير.
In the cellar. Gotta be.
شو السالفة؟
Took a lot of strength to batter this down. Footprints. Small bare feet. Lead deeper into the
Small
cellar.
bare feet.
You. Saw you at the inn.
What?
Why'd you kill these people? Clearly wasn't for their blood.
Oh shit.
We don't have to fight.
You are wrong.
Oh no.
I cannot let you leave.
Oh! اي دقيقة يا محترمة. قول تسوي دوج. دقيقة. ايوه كده يا وديع. تعالي هنا بس. تعالي هنا. اوه شت وراي هنا. دقيقة. يس ابلعي.
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table though?
Vampire saliva, monster stomach, vampire fangs, vampire blood, great blue mutagent. Okay. اوكي بسوي قنبلة هذه غبار القمر.
Stinks. Waterlogged. Both hands amputated. Body was quartered just as I thought.
ما اعرف ليش المود شغال بس كويس انه شغال. هو صاير لاحظت انه نص نص ما احنا فاهمين هي لابسه ولا مش لابسه يا احمد.
Laid in water for some time. Head swollen and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast. Body was chopped up after death. Blows struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare? Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate. Never heard of that happening to their severed limbs, though. Or of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come here for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm? Now, pouch shoved down the victim's throat. What's the significance? And why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
أسئلة كثيرة قال إنه في أشياء يعني الجثة مقطعة في كيس فلوس موجود يعني محشور داخل حنجرة الضحية. فيقول إنه الوحش اللي جالسين نقابله احنا شخص يعني أو وحش السنتينت تتوقع قصدهم يعني عنده واعي يفهم اتوقع يعني. ايش اللي حاصل هنا بالضبط؟ ايش صاير؟
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Store is done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerin, what about the story of Rittik and the dragon?
A tales for another time. But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
Yeah, virtue always wins.
But the Black Knight, he's a villain and he wins.
The cutter of Casteldacia too.
Moral victory, that's what counts.
Rubbish.
Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way.
هذا 18% من البث رايح تقطيع.
Who's fighting?
ما ينفع انصح اطفال.
Close, but not quite. As you will soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmar with only some bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down.
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells dangling from your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher.
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Who's going to fight the beast?
Guillaume, the young man you met.
Yeah. Mentioned he'd promised his heart's capture a monster trophy.
Great love demands great sacrifices.
Let's go.
مسابقة ثيران.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivian.
Oh no. الله يستر عليك.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Oh no. Oh shit. Oh no.
We have to help him. Gotta keep it down.
Alas, for nightly, the beast heaves its foul girth, let loose a roar, and knocked to the earth. Then down came the Witcher in one mighty pound to give fight to the beast, its plans confound. Out did the flame, and thus the Witcher's life was stopped. All our hopes, alas, had turned to dust. The beast has been weighed by the gods. Soon the Witcher shall triumph against all odds. The Witcher waited till the time was true, then twirled, danced, and spun, struck the monster right through.
اوكي.
The Shelma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
No, not Godzilla.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Monster's no threat. No need to kill it.
A victor may always show mercy. It is his right. Long live Geralt the Merciful! Pikeman, see to the beast.
Welcome, Hemo.
Guillaume.
The lad came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. Welcome here.
We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop. For we must make off with Geralt. We should talk. We had been long awaiting your arrival. Had nearly lost hope. Then suddenly, that entrance, so spectacular.
Your Grace. Shaelmars are dangerous creatures, even to knights in full-plate armor.
Nonsense. In Toussaint, knights have battled beasts for mere glory since time immemorial. True. Guillaume suffered a few bumps, scars, and bruises, but in return gained eternal glory as he who slew the monster.
What about the crowd? Say the Shaelmar had vaulted into the stands. Would have been a massacre.
Geralt, though we value your fortuitous intervention in the arena, we would remind you your services have been retained, and as shall soon become clear, you will be generously compensated for completing another task altogether.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He led the investigation pending your arrival. But wherever could he be? Come, we must find him.
الحمد لله يا هيمو. انت اخبارك ان شاء الله طيب؟
Tell us, have you come alone? Or did Viscount Julian accompany you?
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered.
شكلها كانت تحب داندلاين بس خانها.
The very man we would entrust with these tasks. Damien de la Tour, captain of my personal guard.
Your Grace. Witcher.
Witcher.
Greetings. Sorry to have to tell you, but the guardsman handling the last victim's body...
I know already. The creature in the cellar of Corvo Bianco. Was it the beast?
No. A Bruxa, a kind of vampire. Not the beast, but tied to it in some way.
You know
this
how?
مشكلة. مع السلامة
Careful
ريان.
analysis of the evidence, both on the riverbank and at Corvo Bianco.
Do you mean to insinuate the investigation thus far has been sloppy?
Geralt insinuates nothing of the sort. We must listen to him attentively.
كل البنات يبغوه. هوتيس.
I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it Sir Delatour is my man for that.
Firstly, call me Damien, please. Secondly, you should know I spoke against summoning you here. I've heard much about you. You bring trouble, or thus far have, always. And we've enough trouble as it is. Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively. Since you have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay. Are the legends true? Do Witchers usually demand that which you find at home, yet did not expect?
باي. يقول لك هل الويتشر يطلبوا أول شيء تلقاه في البيت، الشيء اللي تلقاه في البيت مع ذلك ما تتوقعه. هذا يقودنا إلى قصة هذاك لامبرت إذا مو غلطان الويتشر، إن جاه ويتشر وساعد أبوه وقال ما عندي شيء أدفع لك الحين. قال روح وأول شيء تجي عليه عينك في بيتكم هذا هو اللي تعطيني إياه. وراح وجت عينه على ولده اللي هو لامبرت وأعطاه الولد. عاد أنكم بروح الشغل وأرجع البث. بالتوفيق أحمد. زي واحد الله يستر عليه كان يبغى 2 ألعاب على الحبل. توفيق أحمد. فاحنا نقول هنا يس ولا نقول not always؟ not always أحس. هنا أقول لها يس تروح تجي عينها على بنتها وجيرالت كذا يصير عنده أحد، بما أن أنا جبت العيد قبل في جيرالت. إيش رأيكم؟ إيه باي إيه باي. ولا إيش رأيكم؟ أسويها؟ Not always.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing.
Ah.
This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and a sum of coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate. Title to the vineyard shall be given to you at once. Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Oof.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. Corvo Bianco. Isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information.
زين لو جت عينها على واحد من الحرس.
How did it start? Who was the first victim?
Crispy was the first to die.
Crispy?
He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his
Krispy
sword,
Kreme
and took to
dreams.
winemaking.
Sometimes my dogs want to kill 12.
He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck.
Oh shit.
He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
الله يبارك فيك، صارت عندنا أرض الحين.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinchi.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the...
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
Honor, wisdom, generosity, valor and compassion.
Five virtues. Why are they so important to your knights?
Strange question.
Your Grace, forgive me. I'm a foreigner trying to understand another land's customs.
You are forgiven. According to legend, the virtues we cultivate were bestowed upon us by the Lady of the Lake. How we truly came to espouse them, none remember. In Toussaint, we believe men of low birth should be simple-hearted and obedient. We expect much more, however, of our knights. They are to be soldiers and courtiers, lords and servants. Thus, the need for clear moral guidelines. At the time of his dubbing, a knight vows to demonstrate throughout his life honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
نعم.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunt shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
They were a team?
They were close friends, tightly knit, and as such earned the trust of our father, the Duke. We often witnessed him turn to them with delicate matters. Later, their paths diverged.
Unlikely to be a coincidence. Beast must know it too. It's a lead, I'm sure. Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded secret.
We must call off the game, at once.
First and foremost, we must remain calm. Damien, order the garden searched immediately, but discreetly. By no means can we disrupt the festivities. Panic will only incite the beast to strike sooner.
Smart.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses! Your Grace!
Whoa, what?
What the hell? Why, I should... Your Highness, I...
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled. Onward! Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
قرلتي طالع الوسخ. هذا انصدم. ما شاف الا بومبوم قدامه.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Clear a path! Clear the way, I said!
Okay.
Is this part of the game?
It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence, so we shall have to break the rules. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold of the unicorn horn and the golden fish, while I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It turns around, over there, look! The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. All clear? Then let's get to it.
اخري البمبم.
Viva la fête!
Viva la France!
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Duchy values peace and quiet.
Have you ordered a new coat for the wine festival?
والله لسه بعيد المكان هذا. كنت بنط بس جالس اشوف ال
Stocks and the whip await those running riot.
Long live Toussaint!
But this is no true unicorn.
Perhaps an apple will work. Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey folks, gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
Who's that?
Oh no.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
Perhaps we should try to hook the golden fish first.
An apple. Yum yum.
يم يم تعال. ما يحتاج.
Easy. Gardens are huge. Be better off on horseback.
Fire eater? Who invited him?
Let's go.
Nonsense. And tasteless to boot.
easy to spot once I'm under.
One more, and another two.
What the blazes?
Did someone just dive in the water? Perhaps that's the way to do it.
Sure, if you're a peasant.
وينها؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا حبيبي يا جيرالت. Oh no!
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you bomb-botched wretch!
This ruins the game!
Disgraceful!
هل جبت العيد كذا؟
The light is positively useless. She can't possibly see the thing.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
Oh my, do I ever need to whiz?
Okay.
But your grace.
No buts.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity. All shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt! At last.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese.
ما ادري وين.
And cheese. Palace pantry, maybe?
No. The hare is obliged to hide here in the gardens. Look, if we take roe, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Wyatt's greenhouse.
Clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks, and the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
حلتها هي لنا جي.
Wait here.
Oh shit!
What was that?
سراج!
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
سؤال صعب.
Not here to talk about me.
Yet that is exactly what we are doing. So, did they send you after me? Who are they?
What do you mean, they? Duchess hired me. You've been murdering her subjects.
Is it as simple as that? I would ask you to convey to the Duchess that I've but one victim left, but you'll not get the chance.
Let you kill again.
ما اتوقع عندي القنبلة. بس خلنا اجرب. هل عندي اويل محترم حق فامباير؟ ممكن، ما اتوقع بعد. اوكي هذا كويس. Come on. يصد الوسخ ضربات. دقيقة. ما عندي واحد محترم. ستيل المشكلة المحترمين الباقي اللي عندي، ما عندي واحد سيلفر محترم. ابلع. هي
To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
What?
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis? You all right?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you...
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
Local serial killer seems to obey you. Maybe you could talk him out of it, convince him to stop murdering.
Why do you think I've come? It shall not be easy, as Dettlaff can be rather stubborn. Though you must certainly recall that neither do I surrender readily.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Dettlaff is... how would you humans put it? More bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one night since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Dettlaff is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Dettlaff, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once, in the street, had offered Dettlaff an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Dettlaff found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter. Regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. One they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders us so difficult to classify. Dettlaff's trump card is his herd instinct. His tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him. Immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Dettlaff doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, and venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
Gotta find him, before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Dettlaff is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
Hear that?
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I'd makeshift quarters at Mère la Chaise-Longue Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Witcher, we flew here as fast as our courses would carry us. Yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unoffensed.
I'll come back here. عندي لوت يا اخي لاشياء ما اعرف ايش هي اصلا.
Allow the Witcher to ply his trade.
اركب. اوكي. اروح على الحداد اللي في المدينة.
Not so fast, Roach.
ما في طريق من هنا.
Come on.
The guard protects, the guard serves, the guardsmen spoke.
في تعليق هيمو.
Slow now.
Sir! Sir! A letter for you, sir!
Letter? Who from?
Can't rightly say, sir. I was just to deliver it.
Here. And thanks.
No, sir. Thank you. And I truly hope I'll be of service again.
My dear friend.
I've been told you're on a jaunt to Toussaint. I do hope you don't overtax yourself during the wine festival. The effects of such exertion at your age can indeed prove most detrimental. I've come upon some information which might be of interest to you. While browsing through a colleague's book collection, I found mention of one Professor Moreau of Beauclair, who conducted research into Witcher mutations. The details I've come to learn are rather vague, and his laboratory's location remains a mystery. Yet his journal should at least provide hints as to both. It is said he was laid to rest with it in his tomb. I enclose a map I found in the tome I happened upon. Though less than completely legible, I trust it will prove useful nonetheless. Should you grow tired of sampling Beauclair's ladies, wines, and other exquisite delicacies, this matter might prove a fruitful diversion. Investigate at your leisure. Your friend, Yennefer.
A professor who studied Witcher mutations. Might actually be worth looking into.
انت هيمو اخترت شو اسمه ذا ولا شو اسمه؟ اخترت ينفر ولا اخترت شو اسمه ذا؟ ترس ولا جبت العيد واخترتهم اثنينهم؟ لو اخترتها راح تقول لك المخلصة لك. الله.
Go.
انا ينفر تخيل اختار ترس. ليش فيها ترس؟ توي بقول ما في موسيقى في شو اسمه ذا هنا. هذا الحداد الغلط رايح له انا. اوكي جي خل اشيله اجل من الخريطة. ترس استغلت المسكين يوم كان فاقد الذاكرة. اوف ما كنت تدري، ما حد قال لي. احنا كنا مع ترس من سنتين ف انا عالق في شيء بس ما ادري ايش هو.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Slow now. Whoa. Block Celavi. Might be worth looking into. Run, Roach.
اي مهمة جالس تسوي؟ اللي اعطتني اياها يا نفر. وفي حداد هنا كأنه ولا وات من الجهة الثانية.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
The best armor around. That is what I forge. So sorry.
What have you got there?
ليفلهم عالي والله عليه.
So long.
كذاب. والله الأماكن مرتبة ترى.
The best steel in all of Tucson. Take a gander.
Show me what you have.
باقي شوية تبدأ المباراة الحين فراح نوقف يعني. هذا عشان دروع المدارس الأسطورية. أوكي. Something went wrong. بتفرجها مع الشباب. اوكي. مو حولنا هذا الحلاق كنت بقول. من المباراة البرتغال والمجر اتوقع وبعدها المانيا وفرنسا.
Farewell.
No, see you later.
Farewell قال له no, see you later.
You can't pull one over on me, Witcher. I can see.
Our Gothish found his way to the Bordello.
Is that those ass?
ممكن تركب جيرلت. شكرا.
A courtesan is like a rat catcher. Good for the pussy and home roast.
Not so fast, Roach.
Once had a girl, should I say?
أنا في وين؟ إذا هو في المدينة أنا في وين؟ في مدينة ثانية غير هذه؟
Slow now. Whoa.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
هلا والله. Patrick Mollus talked himself to death. اوكي يقول لك اتكلم لين ما مات. ايه في صوت ذبابة يا اخي. سوي يا اخي اكزامن جنبك والله جنبك. مارتن كاليكوت killed by his own ambition. قتلها طموحه. ايه Hyrondel princess from a land far across the seas. أميرة من بلاد بعيدة. David Triage died as he lived quietly. مات مثل ما عاش بكل هدوء. يقول لك هذا صوت الذباب بشيله مضايقني. يقول لك رسالة مبللة خلاص. بيقول لك بالكاد تستطيع قراءتها. بروس يقول لك يا بروس do not do anything stupid. لا تسوي ولا شيء غبي. I know you buried Selena أتوقع Selena at the Beau Claire cemetery along with the rest of the loot from our last heist. يقول لك أنا عارف إنه أنت دفنت سيلينا في المقبرة مع باقي اللي سرقناه في آخر عملية السرقة لنا. Remember we deserve a cut of that. احنا نستحق جزء من هذا. So don't be an idiot. لا تكون غبي. We all know you were her lover. احنا كلنا نعرف ان انت حبيبها. But remember, she was also the leader of our gang. لكن تذكر هي كانت القائدة إلى عصابتنا. And that's what really counts. وهذا اللي هو يحسب. We never got our share for knocking over that jeweler Mathenberg's shop. يقول لك ما أخذنا حصتنا من متجر المجوهرات اللي اسمه ماثنبرغ أتوقع. So burying Selena with all the loot is pure jackassery. يقول لك إنه أنت تدفنها مع كل اللي سرقناه. يقول لك يعني غباء. Those treasures belong to us all. يقول لك هذه الكنوز تنتمي لنا كلنا، يعني لنا كلنا المفروض، مو لها هي. Let's meet up and split things in an honest fashion. خلينا نتقابل ونقسم هذه الأشياء بطريقة يعني عادلة وصادقة. Then you can drown yourself in a lake or hang yourself from any branch you choose. يقول لك بعدين ممكن أنت تغرق نفسك أو شو اسمه ده، نفس أسماء باتمان وكات وومن، شكلها إيستر إيج. ممكن إيه، يقول لك ممكن بعدين تغرق نفسك أو تشنق نفسك من أي شيء، من أي جذع شجرة يقول لك أنت تبغي. دقيقة find the hidden treasure مو بعيد.
Not good.
يقول تحت. ها
Usually try to keep quiet, but who knows? Look around.
ممتازة الإضافة إلى الآن. مساكين المجرة وقعوا في مجموعة قوية، مجموعتهم قوية مرة صراحة. تو ما أعطيني شيء هو. أوه مش كوست آيتم هو صح. ما أدري، أعطاني ورقة أوردرز من أحد. أوكي، يقول لك that foolish flatulence fluffer Bruce has tried to cheat us again, but he won't get away with it this time. Take a pickaxe and a shovel and pay our dearly departed boss a visit. Her kitty face was hideous to look at even when she was alive, so the very thought of looking at it now she's dead gives me the bloody runs. Take the jewels, pearls and other valuables bum-nibbling Bruce tossed into her grave. Oh, and if you see the milk sob hanging around the cemetery, break his neck. Reuben. P.S. Apparently, ever since Selena's death, that kid's been mopping near Orlimer's cemetery, howling at the moon. If I know life, and I do, he's got with him the key to the chest we buried with that bitch. Perhaps we could end his suffering by ending his miserable life in the lake if he hasn't drowned himself already. That is. اوكي هذه بس نفس الشيء تكملة بس للقصة اللي كانت حاصلة. شوف يعني شيء بسيط صراحة، تفصيل بسيط متعوب عليه، لكن انه كذا مهمة جانبية بس فيها قصة. انه هذيلي كانوا عصابة وكانت عندهم زعيمة، بس زعيمتهم ماتت، ولما ماتت وين الكوست حق شو اسمه ذا؟ هل هو تريجر هانت؟ لا مش ويتشر كونتراكت. او نو ما اعرف. بس كان حول هنا، حول المكان هنا. ايه فماتت وفي واحد منهم كان يحبها، فلما جو يدفنوها آخر عملية سرقة لهم راحوا دفن معاها الغنيمة. فلما يعني شو اسمه ذا دفنها، دفن معاها الغنيمة. فهم الآن يعني مثل اللي تجيب الفلوس ومو من حقك انه انت تدفن الغنيمة ومن هالكلام يعني. Pierre maybe and Alexandra perhaps barely knew each other and their love was all deep private. What ايش يعني هذا الكلام؟ Thomas Moreau, professor. Okay.
Inscriptions in elder speech. Salvation lies not in Dolnevda, but in our hearts. Glory be to Eldarin. Damn, Professor's journal's long gone. Guess somebody else found out about it too. Should look around, see if I can find something else. Footprints, narrow and shallow. Somebody small, light. Woman maybe? Wonder where they lead. Damn it, trail breaks off. Wonder if the grave robber learned more than I did. Professor certainly can't do much to help me with my search. Won't learn anything else here. Map Yen sent me will have to do. Also, Epitaph mentioned both Eldarin and Dolnevda, Valley of the Nine.
Check the location of Nevde on the map Yennefer sent you. What?
Site marked on the map's all wet now. Sonratua flows through there. Must be where the Valley of the Line once lay. Need to explore the location.
Oh no. ما في شيء. لا وين رايح وين رايح يا روتش وين خلاص خلاص خلاص. شوف انا بطلع وبعدين بناديك. تعال. الله عليك. الروتش هذا بيقتلني يوم من الايام. كذا بتشوفوا بعدين بيطلع خبر ستريمر يموت في بث مباشر بسبب انجلط من الحصان. استغفر الله العظيم. الله لا يقول. ان شاء الله كل بثوثنا طيبة وناسة.
You've the look of a knight. Over there, monsters have come.
Gotta blow this up if I want to get rid of the Endrigas.
يا أخي you don't have the right bomb. إيش ال right bomb لهذا الوضع؟ هذا هم صح؟ اروح عنده واضغط اكس يقول لي ما عندك القنبلة المناسبة. اوكي هذه اتوقع. تمام.
We do what they summoned you to do, then pack up and go back where you came from.
Oh no! اوه نو، بموت 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 بموت. ها Are you fucking اوكي خلاص جت منها. جات منها. جي ايه شكل السوني يقول كذا. ايه روح تابع المباراة. اللعبة ايش الكراش اغلقت نفسها. ما اعرف كيف اشرح الوضع. قبول ابلاغ. تم ارسال تقرير الخطأ، شكرا لتعاونك. اي والله الموتة ما لها داعي. جي 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 جي. اوكي شكرا على المتابعة شباب، ما قصرتوا. نشوفكم ان شاء الله. شوف بكرة ان شاء الله في بث. بكرة الاربعاء وبس. السلام عليكم.